Hello guys, this is Karan Udayapuria and I welcome you to our JEE Advanced series. So our question for today is yet another integration question and it is the finest of the integrations asked in the previous few years. So let's start. So the very first approach that strikes our mind after seeing the question is the golden formula that I discussed in the last video of integration. Let's recall that. It says that if limits a to b, integration of f of x dx could also be written as limit a to b f of a plus b minus x into dx. Now, so applying the formula here, let this integration be equal to I. Now, I is equal to 0 to pi by 2. So, 3 remains as it is. Cos of pi by 2 plus 0 minus theta. That's cos pi by 2 minus theta. That's equal to sin theta. Yeah, you're right. Sin theta. D theta remains as it is. By here cos theta becomes sin theta. And sin theta becomes cos theta. Very good. So in both the i's here and there, the denominator remains unchanged, right? Okay. So we can add both the i's. Adding both the first and the second equation, adding both it's 5. Okay, adding both the equations, we get 2i limit 0 to pi by 2, 3 goes common in the numerator, root cos theta plus root sin theta by root sin theta plus root cos theta to the power 5, here d theta. Now we see that this power is 1 here, it's 5 here, so it gets cancelled. So we get 2i is equal to 0 to pi by 2 3 d theta, right? And here the power becomes 4 sin theta cos theta. Now we have simplified I to some extent. How to proceed now? I nearly say in my every video, whenever we see sine and cosine forms, we try to get them to tangent, right? So just pause the video and think a while how to convert this sine plus cos to tan form so that it would be convenient for us to solve. Okay, I think you have thought that. Yes, you got that right. We have to take root cos theta as common in the denominator. So if we take it common, we get 0 to pi by 2 3 d theta. Here we get cos square theta, and here it's 1 plus root tan theta to the power 4. How? If we take root cos theta as common here, so sin by cos becomes root tan and 1 is for cos theta, and when root cos theta goes out of this bracket, it's cos to the power 1 by 2 theta into 4. Right, cos to the power 1 by 2 into 4 theta, so it's cos square theta, right? Now we see when this cos square theta goes in the numerator, it becomes sec square theta. So 2i is equal to 0 to pi by 2 3 sec square theta d theta by 1 plus root tan theta to the power 4. Now all of you can see this. Here we are having tan and here we are having its derivative, so we can take it that tan theta is equal to t. So taking derivative both the side, we get sec square theta d theta is equal to dt, right? And when theta is equal to 0, t is equal to 0, right? And when theta is equal to pi by 2, tan theta becomes infinite, so t is infinite. Now having changed the limits, we proceed 0 to infinite 3 sec square theta d theta could be written as dt by 1 plus root t. Yes, 4. Now how to proceed further? Some may think to expand it. Expanding won't give any useful results. So whenever we are caught in such situations, when we don't know how to proceed, we just simply take that part as x. Let me show you. Let 1 plus root t is equal to x. Now taking derivatives both the side, 1 by 2 root t dt is equal to dx. Very good. Now we have to find dt. dt is equal to 2 root t dx. We don't want t in our expression, so we can replace t by x minus 1, 2 whole x minus 1 dx. It came from here, root t is equal to x minus 1. Now about the limits, when t is equal to 0, x is equal to 1 plus 0, that's 1. When t is equal to infinite, x is equal to 1 plus infinite, that's infinite. So now we have changed the limits, we found dt, and we have substituted 1 on the page. So 2I is equal to, limits are 1 to infinite now, and here we have the same 3. Here we are having x minus 1. Here we are having dx now, and in the denominator we have substituted 1 plus root t as x, so it becomes x to the power 4. Okay, if we are clear till now, from here it's very easy, a basic integration. 3 comes outside, it's 1 by x cube minus 1 by x to the power 4 dx, and this is x to the power n form. So we know the formula, 3 1 to infinite, and x to the power minus 3 by the formula, minus 3 plus 1 by minus 3 plus 1 minus x to the power minus 4 plus 1 by minus 4 plus 1. This is the basic formula of integration of x to the power n. Okay, now 3 1 to infinite, this becomes minus 1 by 2x square, this becomes minus 1 by 3x cube. Okay, I'm sorry I missed 2 here, it was into 2, so here it's 2, here it will be into 2, here it will be into 2. I'm so sorry for that. Now proceeding, 3 into 2 is 6. We put the limits now, 1 by infinity 0 plus 0 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. Okay, we have applied the limits now. So 2I is equal to 6 into 1 by 3 minus 1 by 2 is minus 1 by 6, and minus of minus 1 by 6 is plus 1 by 6. So we get 2I as 1. Therefore our I, or the value we want, is 0.5. This is our final answer. We took help of some basic integration properties and basic algebra. तो अगर वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो प्लीज़ लाइक कीजिए और कमेंट करके बताइए कि आपको किस टॉपिक के वीडियोस चाहिए इस सीरीज़ में. डू प्रेस द सब्सक्राइब बटन, स्पेशली दैट बेल आइकन, टू गेट द अपडेट्स ऑन माई अपकमिंग वीडियोस. स्टे सेफ, ध्यान रखिए और मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो में. जय हिंद.